Hey YouTube, Dutch McDowell here. So I just had a conversation about mental health and the mental health industry and the government with my landlord. He's actually a politician, so he is supposed to be up to date with this shit. However, the statistic that 1 million people a year commit suicide and 90% of those have some sort of mental illness. He wasn't aware of that, of course, because who cares about suicides? They're gone anyways. And he also asked me about if I voted today or yesterday, to which I answered, no, obviously not. Why would I vote for a corrupt system? They removed my option to put in a blank vote, as in you are forced to enforce the status quo by definition. You can only vote on current parties. You cannot say my vote is blank, as in I do want to vote, but I don't want to vote on the current system, as there is nothing which represents my views accurately. They're all just as corrupt one way or another. Sadly, it's something the system tends to do to you. The status quo wants to remain the status quo. Anyways, it was quite a hefty discussion, mostly tirade from my side, actually, I think. But in the end, I told him that I've been having suicidal thoughts for the last weeks again, and the fact that it's neglected all over the place is quite stressful. To which his reply was, nice try, but I'm kicking you out in 3 weeks anyways. And I was like, what the fuck? Did it seem like I'm begging to stay here, or? So the fact that I'm under a shitload of stress, and that I've been having panic attacks once more, that I've been not too optimistic, to be honest. That's just a cry for help to let me stay here in this house. Sure. It's not that there are countless factors which influence this. And the worst thing about it, he knows what has happened the last year. I told him everything because I have to vent. I have to get it out of my system one way or another. So he knows what has happened. He knows that I've been working tirelessly. He was quite surprised about it himself, actually. That was, well, a nice bit of recognition. But seemingly, when he gets this in his head, all those factors don't matter anymore, and I'm just trying to work up some sympathy with him to stay here. What the fuck? I started moving yesterday. Already got like 25% of my stuff, 20% of my stuff in the new house. So I don't get where he's coming from. But he's always doing that, coming with some nonsense. It's mind boggling. And it's fucking annoying. So yeah, good to know. I'm just trying to get attention and work up some sympathy and get him to let me stay here for longer. Well, no fucking chance. Because this shit is the reason that I've eventually decided to leave. Like, he's doing this time after time again. Yeah, yesterday, while I was moving, he told me, "You got out of bed early, you're packing stuff. What can I tell the people around me?" And I was like, "The fucking truth, maybe?" Everything needs to be negative for him in some way or another. It's. Oh well, I guess that's a thing. I don't know. I'm tired of this shit. More of the same, time after time again. Because it's hard to act like a decent human being, I guess. Yeah, something else. The suicide hotline here in the Netherlands. 113, if you want to call them. You need to pay for it. Not like just your normal calling costs, but also additional costs. 5 cents per minute. Can't a suicide hotline be free? Like, might be an idea not to put up any barriers for those who are already at the end of their rope. I don't know, maybe. I know the little bit of cash I got on my phone, I need to keep it for emergencies and shit. I can't just use all of it to call an emergency helpline. Yeah. Oh well, shit happens. I'll try and boost my spirits a bit and do something productive. Take care, everyone.